Hare Krishna everyone. Hope you had a lovely day. Welcome to Soma Vedic Astrology channel. It is almost the end of the year 2024. 2025 will arrive in couple of days and I hope 2025 brings wisdom, abundance and prosperity to each one of you. Having said that, let's begin with today's topic, which is third lord in the eighth house. What do you mean by the Lord of the House in Vedic astrology? Now, each planet has got a responsibility of handling either one or two houses. So, this planets become the Lord of those houses. Now, look at this table to see which planet is the Lord of which zodiac sign. So, if you see this table, Mars is the Lord of two zodiac signs, which is Aries and Scorpio. Venus is the lord of two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. So, in this way, each of the planet has gotten a department to handle either one or two zodiac signs. Now let us try to understand that with an example. Now, for example, if in your chart third lord is in the fourth house, so how you conclude whether third lord is in fourth house? So if you see, this is the first house where 12 is written, this is the second house where 1 is written, and this is the third house where 2 is written. Now what is 2? If we have a look at the table, then 2 is nothing but the Taurus zodiac sign. And who is the lord of Taurus zodiac sign? It is Venus. Okay, so what you will say then, lord of the third house is Venus. Okay, because it is the lord of the Taurus zodiac sign. And but where is Venus placed? Now Venus is placed in the fourth house of the birth chart. So this is how you will conclude that third lord is in the fourth house. So today we will check the placement third lord in the eighth house. But before that, I have already made detailed videos on what all things can we see from the third house as well as from the eighth house. Please go and check that out before proceeding with this video. Also, a small disclaimer, please note that this is a general prediction depending only on the placement of a lord in a specific house. Accurate results will only come after considering the zodiac sign, planets, dignity of the planets, retrogression, combustion, aspects, nakshatra, ascendant, shardbal, conjunction, and your running time period, which is Mahadasha, Antardasha, etc. Now, third house is a part of the Kama Trikon. The Kama Trikon in any chart deals with material desires, sensual desires, physical desires that one has. And eighth house is part of the Moksha Trikon. It is mostly dealing with the spirituality and the liberation part of the life. So when third lord is getting connected to the eighth house, the path of one's liberation during this time period becomes one's own desires. Now, third house is part of the Upachya houses. Upachya houses are those houses which takes time to give results. Okay, you start from very basic level. You start from zero, and as and when you go ahead in life, results improve with time because you accumulate both positive and negative set of experiences. You learn from each of those experiences, you become mature, you apply that wisdom in your life, and results improve with time as and when you move ahead in life. Eighth house is not so pleasant house because it is a dusthana house and it deals with sad events, sorrowful events, miserable situations, calamities, scandals, the negative elements of life. Okay, so now, when third lord is getting connected to the eighth house of Dushtana, where third house shows one's hard work and physical efforts, one's self efforts, okay, when it is connected to the eighth house of Dushtana, it shows that one will have to put lot of efforts, lot of physical blood, sweat, and tears to overcome one's struggles and obstacles in life. Eighth house is bound to give some form of negative event to everybody in life, whenever, especially when a person is running the eighth house dasha. And now when third house is getting connected to the eighth house, it shows that when you are facing this negative event in your life, it is only you and you which has to put those efforts to come out of that miserable situation in life. You have to depend on yourself for this. Now, third lord is going six places away and sitting in the eighth house. So, six places away always shows some form of debt, litigation, or diseases. Okay, so maybe you have some pending debt of your past life which you have to deal with the events which will come during this tasha period. Third lord also is represents one's younger siblings, and when it is going six places away, which shows six places away shows your enemies. So this shows that one doesn't have a cordial relationship with one's younger siblings. The events and circumstances will come in such a manner that you will consider your own younger siblings as your enemy. Now, third lord shows one's hand, and eighth house is the house of other people's wealth. So, if this is well placed, then one might manage others' wealth. Okay, could be mutual fund manager, hedge fund manager, any post which has the responsibility of managing other people's wealth and to bring profits to other people. Okay, but if it is badly placed, afflicted, then one might try to steal other people's wealth. Now, third lord shows one's younger siblings, and eighth house is a house of ancestral inheritance. Okay, so if this is badly placed and afflicted, then one might face legal disputes with one's siblings for matters related to inheritance. Why legal disputes? Because third lord is going six places away, and six places away always shows some form of litigations, court cases. So this having court cases with one's own younger siblings for inheritance is possible during this dasha period. Third lord shows communication. Okay, now communication in a negative sense could mean gossips, rumors, allegations. And eighth house again is not a pleasant house. It shows scandals, blame games. Okay, all these kind of events. So if this is badly placed, afflicted, then there is a possibility that one might get embroiled in some form of scandal. Depending on the significations of the third lord, we can see what kind of scandal it is, or some form of false charges due to which one will have to face defamation. And in the societies, your enemies might try to spread gossips and rumors in the society, because third lord is six places away. Even if one faces this kind of situation, it is only you who has to be very courageous and brave to face the situation and to overcome it, because third lord is sitting in the eighth house. So you only with your efforts can come out of this situation. Now, third lord shows efforts, and eighth house is six places away from the third house. So, if this is badly placed, afflicted, then clearly one's enemy might try to harm you, due to which you might have to face obstacles in life, due to which one you might have to face sudden events of losses in life. Now, third lord shows efforts, it shows hard work, and eighth house is a house of crisis situation, digging, mining, because it is a natural house of the sign Scorpio. So, with this placement, there is also a possibility of working as a laborer. Okay, in the mining, construction, oil and gas, digging wells, pottery departments. Now, third lord shows your younger siblings, and eighth house is a house which shows ups and downs and fluctuations in life. So, when your sibling is going and sitting in the house of ups and downs, if this is badly placed, then your younger sibling's life will be full of obstacles and fluctuations. Okay, it will not be an easy life. Now, third lord shows media, communication, and eighth house is a house of scandals, taboo topics, topics which people do not discuss comfortably uh, and publicly. And it also shows occult related matters. Okay, so when third lord is going and sitting in the eighth house, and one might talk about work in the media industry with specialization in the taboo topics, uncovering the hidden secret work, exposing scandals of all kinds, then crimes such as tax fraud, cheating, theft, detective, occult, black magic, false propaganda, gossip columns. Okay, so one might talk about any of this. Now, this could, sometimes result in fights or disputes because third lord is going six places away. Now, third lord shows one's capacity to produce children, and eighth house is a house of private activities. So, this placement can give, one person will be very sensual in nature with this placement. Now, third lord shows courage, risk taking ability, bravery, and eighth house is a house of hidden fears, crisis situations. So, if this is badly placed, then one might be unable to take courageous or risky decisions in life due to hidden fear of harm from one's enemy. But if it is well placed, then one might be able to take courageous decisions, especially during the crisis situations, because eighth house is a house of crisis management. Now, third lord is a lord which shows one's capacity to produce children, and eighth house is a house of struggles and obstacles in life. It is a dusthana house. So if this is badly placed, then one might face struggles and obstacles in obtaining children. Now, third lord shows younger siblings, and eighth house is a house of incurable diseases or long term illnesses. So, if this is badly placed or afflicted, then one's younger sibling might have to face some form of incurable disease. Now, which one? For that, we need to see which planet is the third lord. Now, third lord shows siblings, close friends, relatives, and eighth house is going six places away. Okay, so if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might consider one own relatives, friends, siblings as one's enemy. Now, third lord shows communication, and eighth house is a house of cheating, theft, fraud. So, if this is badly placed, that one might face cheating or theft or fraud in some paperwork or agreements. Okay, because here communication could be also in the written form of some paperwork, some agreements. So, read your documents and agreements very carefully before signing any papers. Third lord shows physical strength, and eighth house is a house of fluctuation. So, if this is badly placed, then one might not be able to use his or her physical strength to the fullest capacity. One might be lazy, or there will be loss of physical strength, especially during this dasha period. Third lord shows communication, and eighth house is a house which shows us the immoral path. So if this is badly placed, one might be very argumentative in nature. Why? Because it is six places away, which shows argument and verbal fight nature. Okay, one could be rude, harsh in speech, might not hesitate to use bad words and will be more inclined to fight verbally. Now, third lord shows one's hand, shoulder, and eighth house is the house of accidents. So, if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might get some hand or shoulder or spine injury due to sudden accident, especially when this dasha period is active. Third lord shows communication, and eighth house is a house which shows one's research ability. So, if this is well placed, one might like to dig deep into research topic of one's interest and then later share it to the world via some form of communicative expression. It could be writing blogs, vlogging, speaking, dancing, singing, okay, any form of communicative medium. Now, third lord shows one's hands, shoulder, ears, speech, and eighth house is a house of incurable diseases. So, if this is badly placed or afflicted, then one might face health issues related to hands, shoulder, ears, or hearing defect. Okay, speech issues, stammering, delay in the speech. So any of this is possible. Now, third lord shows short trips. Eighth house is a house of sudden events. So if this is badly placed, then one might face sudden events of accidents during one's short trips and short journeys. So one has to be very careful while driving the vehicle, especially when the dasha period is active. Now, third lord sitting in the eighth house is giving its seventh aspect on the second house of family and your savings. So, what does this show? That one needs to put your own hard work, your own blood, sweat, and tears, your own efforts to overcome the sudden obstacles that you encounter in your life, and then you have to put your own efforts to accumulate wealth in life. Okay, do not rely on luck with this placement. Especially in this dasha period, again we are singularly talking about this singular placement. We are not talking about where your ninth lord is. Okay, I will in future make separate videos with different type of planet as the third lord in the eighth house. If you have this placement in your chart, please do mention your experiences in the comment section. I hope you guys must have liked the video. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Also, please do let me know in the comment section below what more videos would you like to see. Thank you.